coffee. Do you still want decaf?
No, I've actually been back on the real stuff since my 3-month scan. A little bit is fine.
Well, maybe you should have another one. Hurry things along a bit. Come on now, little one. Dada wants to meet you.
Oh, gotta pee again.
We'll go. I'll pop back with the shopping later, OK?
All right, thanks.
When did they say they'd induce her?
Well, we're trying to avoid that.
But I thought that...
Come on, you'll be late for work. You go ahead, I'll be there in a sec.
OK.
Hey, coffee?
Yes. No, I won't.
Everything all right?
Sorry, I'm a bit distracted.
Oh?
I met a guy.
Oh. I wondered why you were getting dressed up the other night.
Why didn't you say?
Because of Howard. Oh, Neve, don't be silly. One of us has got to have a love life.
Yeah, there's a catch. A big one. He has a son who's 5 years old and terminally ill.
Right.
So Ben, that's his name, he's all over the place.
And you're worried about being more of a counsellor than a girlfriend?
Well, there's that. And there's also the ex-wife. They're only separated. I mean...
Oh, that's a lot of baggage.
It's uber baggage. And you know, saying it out loud makes me realise I'm so going to get burned here.
All I would say is be wary.
Yeah, you're right, you know. It's doomed.
And I should definitely take a couple of laptops along, because there's this great music therapy site, and just having it playing in the background help create some atmosphere, you know?
Have you ever thought of bibliotherapy or reading therapy?
No.
Well, you do a questionnaire, and then you have an online consultation, and you're sent a list of novels that explore your issues, and as you work your way through the list, you develop coping mechanisms.
How long is the list?
Well, it's up to you to set the pace.
See, the thing is, I'm not too sure that many students have the energy for reading novels, you know, once they're studying. I mean, I know the course reading was more than enough for me.
It's just a thought.
Thanks. Oh, the other thought I had was having a yoga teacher in to run, like, a class around lunchtime.
Well, maybe a demonstration would be best.
Like a performance? Yeah, I'll get in touch with a few of the centres, see what they suggest.
Good to see you hard at work already. How are you feeling today, Heston?
I'm fine.
Sure?
Yeah, fighting fit.
Excellent. I've got a special project starting today, one that would benefit from your wealth of experience. That is, if you're up for the challenge.
Yeah, I've got to see a couple of patients. Maybe your office in half an hour?
Perfect. See you then.
She's usually kicking by dawn.
No, it gets a bit squishy in there at full term. I mean, she might be in a position where she can't kick. If you roll up your lovely fisherman's jumper for me. Just tuck this in. As I'm sure you remember, this is going to be cold as ice. Have a listen. There we go. Regular. Strong. It's a bit slow, but if she's asleep, that's what you'd expect.
Good.
You had enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Grab a tissue.
Now I feel a bit silly.
This one's for you.
Yeah. I wrote it to remind myself I'm a surrogate for my twin and his wife. It's harder than I thought.
In what way?
I didn't expect her to feel like such a real person, you know? I keep giving a silly little pet name. I just have to keep reminding myself that I can't keep it.
Well, I'm sure you considered it carefully.
Yeah. And I was coping fine, but this morning my sister-in-law served me with a contract.
A contract?
Yeah, and I'm really hurt, I suppose. Angry. I didn't even know they could do that.
Well, legally, I doubt that it's binding. But I know for a fact they can't apply for the parental order for 6 weeks. So you've got plenty of time. You don't have to make that decision right now.
It's not my egg.
Ah, your sister-in-law's?
No, it's a donor.
Oh, well, that's less complicated. I mean, obviously it's still an issue for you, ethically speaking. Were you offered any counselling?
Yeah, I did, but I felt so certain then. Didn't really listen.
Okay, breathe deeply.
I think I'm having a contraction.
I'd say you were. You said you were almost due.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, now she's woken up.
Oh, that's good. I'll call the hospital and let them know.
Actually, I'm having a home birth. The midwife works here. It's rumour.
Then I will call rumour. We need to get someone to come and be with you. You've got hours to go, but you shouldn't be alone.
I'll call my sister-in-law.
Come in. Hiya.
Hi. I'm sorry if I rained on your parade.
Oh, not at all. You were just being realistic.
I haven't even met him.
Oh, I don't know him very well, but I do know I'm better off not getting involved.
You sure? Is that him?
Yes, I'm not answering.
He might not call again.
Good.
Life is short.
Hi. Yeah, no, I'm really glad you called, actually. Just talking about you.
Are you comfortable? Can I get you anything? Hot water bottle?
Legal contract.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be better to get everything down on paper before she arrives.
It has no legal bearing. Anything I sign before you apply for the parental papers at 6 weeks is irrelevant. You should know that.
Should I set the birthing pool up? I think it might take a while. It's less than 15 minutes. Let's get Tony home.
So, what do you have in store for me?
Trainee HGV drivers. I've secured a lucrative deal with a driver training company. We're now conducting all their medical assessments.
Yes, I've done that work before.
Good.
You sure this is the business we want?
It's a crucial public safety issue, for which we can offer someone of your experience, someone who won't miss any subtle signs of ill health. And it pays well.
Does the extra money go to the partners?
No. And money goes back into the practice, help balance out some of the needier patients.
Good. But really, do we have the time for this kind of work?
Oh, the NHS consulting time won't be affected. I managed to clear your afternoon for the first batch.
What, this afternoon?
Is that too soon? Do you want me to ask someone else to step in?
No, I'm sure I can manage.
A quick turnover is essential to reap the rewards.
Of course.
There's 3 booked in an hour.
20 minutes will be fine.
Excellent.
Oh, Rumour. So that patient of yours earlier, Layla Holtz?
Yeah, Anna said she rang.
Is Anna the sister-in-law?
Yeah, she's very excited. I saw her through 4 miscarriages before Layla stepped in to help. Isn't Layla gorgeous?
She seemed a bit vulnerable to me.
Oh, no. Layla knows exactly what she wants. Her and her brother Tony are very close, which well, I think is really important when it comes time for the surrogate to let go.
I thought she was having second thoughts.
Really?
She'd written on her belly in like a marker pen, "This one's for you."
Had she? Very good distancing technique.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm just going to give Anna a ring, see how things are progressing.
Okay, well, good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Sorry.
Hey, Anna. How's it going?
I filled the bath, but 37 degrees still feels quite hot.
OK, well, we can always change it and make Layla feel more comfortable. How's she doing?
She's resting. Maybe it's my thermometer broken.
Anna?
Yes.
Take a deep breath.
OK.
I'm on my way. OK, bye.
See you soon. Tony?
Hey,
Oh, thank God you're home.
you okay? Sure?
Such bad dancing. Oh, did you?
No, was it your birthday?
No, but I think it's my cake now.
You can't do that. Somebody must have ordered it.
Oh, it looks really good. You should try some.
You're terrible.
Only for chocolate fudge cake. We've been rumbled.
I hope you're not going to suggest we make a run for it.
Let's go. You try some.
I told you not to try and get her to sign anything.
It's just a statement of our intent. I don't see why she should take offence.
Anna, you're a lawyer. You don't get it. Layla hates all of that stuff. Legalese, red tape, bureaucracy.
Both of your names are on the birth certificate. And yet I have to wait 6 weeks to get anything in writing.
You don't need anything in writing.
How can you be so sure?
She's my sister.
I think she's having second thoughts.
Okay. What makes you think that?
I don't know. I just think she's got some kind of maternal instinct that's kicking in.
You're projecting. Look, we're all nervous, but Layla will not let us down.
Maybe. It's just... I found the donor. I've been there every medical step. I bought all the baby things. And yet I still feel that it's all going to come to nothing again. Come on.
I'm soaked.
Your waters have broken.
Obviously, I just didn't expect... I'm sorry, the bed...
Don't worry about it. That'll be rumour. Tony, give Layla a hand and find her something of mine.
Come on, you. Hey, it's just like the old days when you used to wet the bed.
That was you.
Come on, you have to finish it.
No, I'm too full.
I'll just be polite. Oh.
It is meconium, but it's quite pale, which means it's mature.
Meconium?
It means she's had a poo and it's in the amniotic fluid.
Is that normal?
Well, yeah, sometimes it happens if the baby's distressed, but more likely her gut's mature and she's ready to come out.
So we're okay to stay at home?
Yeah, I'd say so. There's no indication she's in distress. Do you want me to check the heartbeat again?
Actually, I think I'd like a second opinion. That doctor I saw this morning, does he do house calls?
Layla.
Oh, I can do that, can't I?
Um...
Husky. That was his name.
Your blood pressure's a bit high, but it's still within the acceptable range. Oh, do you have a list of your current medication? Thank you. And I think you should have something from the hospital. Oh, that's quite a lot. Still the best to have all the information. I suppose it's on page 5, isn't it? Bear with me.
Thanks for coming. I wasn't sure you wanted to see me again.
Neither was I, but I'm glad I did. Next time, I'd really like to meet Harry.
Next time. He'd love that. I'd love that.
Great.
Till next time.
Sorry. Could I have another one?
A better one.
Yeah.
Okay, the heartbeat's fine, which is the best sign that she's not in distress.
What would you do?
There is a risk of meconium aspiration syndrome, which might then involve suctioning or resuscitation. So, personally speaking, I'd rather it was done in the hospital environment.
Anna won't be too pleased.
Well, it's not up to Anna, though, is it? Right now, you're the one giving birth. You're the mother. You have to decide what's in your baby's best interests. What?
You said, what's in your baby's interests? Rumour always managed to avoid that somehow. She'd say, what's in baby's interest?
Well, yeah, well, that's midwife speak. They do that to avoid giving away the sex of the baby.
Maybe, but she's never referred to me as the mother either.
Anna wants to know, do you want tea in here?
No. I'll go break the bad news.
We'll be through in a minute. I'd love a cup of tea, please. 1 milk, 2 sugars.
Okay.
Bad news?
No, not bad news. I've advised Layla to go into hospital.
I think you've been overly cautious.
No, it's what Layla wants.
Well, you'll have a hard time convincing Anna.
Because?
Because she's the intended mum.
Okay, right now, that is completely beside the point.
But you're taking a rather narrow view of things, Al.
Rima, I'm taking a really straightforward view of things.
Yeah, but you're not considering the family, though.
No, I'm not. I'm advising a young woman who is already under considerable pressure to make the right decision for her.
Well, I disagree.
You're welcome to.
Look, with all due respect...
Oh, here we go. With all due respect.
Al, you've known Layla what? A couple of hours? I've known this family for months.
Well, maybe you're over-involved.
But we discussed this scenario. Why should we suddenly change our plans?
Because I've changed my mind and I think I'm better off in hospital.
Can I ask if you'd ever recommend a home birth?
Well, I do think a hospital is a safer environment.
So is it not safe to say that you consider all risks too great, not just this one?
Don't prosecute him, Anna. He's given us his opinion. Now it's for us to decide what to do.
Us? You mean you?
Yes. Seeing as I'm the one giving birth.
To my baby. You see? I told you she was backing out.
Oh, come on, this is about going to hospital.
Is it? Is it really about going to hospital? Or are you changing your mind? Because I think the only reason you want to go to hospital is to exclude me.
Anna, don't do this.
Am I right?
Our hospital will be safer, but yes, I think I want to be somewhere where I'm at the centre of this. When I saw Dr. Haskey this morning for the first time, I was treated like a mother. And it's hard to explain, but somehow I've been craving that. I'm sorry. I didn't expect to feel this way.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry.
What?
I don't know if I can give her up.
You can't keep her.
I'm sorry.
I knew it the minute you wouldn't sign that contract.
I do consider myself to be more than a gestational carrier.
You are. You're her aunt. And you had the privilege of carrying her. Go to hospital. Take my baby if you dare. But don't think that you'll get to keep her. Because I will fight you in court every step of the way, and I will win.
Rick Burns. Rick Burns?
You've done Rick Burns.
Oh, good. Means I'm ahead.
No, you're not. You're 3 behind. It's Andy Muir next, and you've got to sign those.
I've signed them already.
Yeah, well, they need signing twice, and there's a million other things we've got to sort, because half the flipping lorry drivers didn't bring in the stuff they needed.
Just need a quick pee.
I think we better call an ambulance.
What?
Anna's devastated. I can't leave her on her own.
Please. Tony, I can't do this on my own.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before.
I didn't plan this. I didn't expect her to feel like my baby.
She's not your baby. She's mine and Anna's baby. You're just carrying her. It's not even your egg.
I'm sorry. We'll find a way. We'll make this work.
No, we won't. The courts will. Anna will fight you tooth and nail for this baby. You know that, right? And so will I.
You'll be on her side?
Of course I will. I have no intention of raising a baby with my twin sister. What kind of a freak do you think I am? You know, when you first decided to do this for us, I couldn't believe how selfless you were. An act of love, Anna called it. But now I kind of hate you.
Oh! Oh!
Are you okay?
Please! Tony, don't let me go through this alone.
You're not going to be alone. Rumour will be...
Please! I don't want
Ah, there you are. Take your time. Just got to get you to the scales at the other end of the room there. Jolly good. That's the ticket. Good.
She's settled really well. Layla, she'll need a feed soon, so one of the midwives will come and help you. I've told them that you didn't get a chance to go to any prenatal classes for breastfeeding. Okay?
I was expecting to be back at work in a week. I don't even have a pram or a cot.
Well, I'm sure Anna will help you out.
If she ever talks to me again.
You need to give yourself a chance to recover.
I'm never meant to be a single mum.
Well, there's no need to rush into anything.
I don't want to breastfeed.
Are you sure?
I didn't plan to, so let's stick to that at least.
Okay. I'll let the midwives know. Look, I'm going to get off, but I'll be back in the morning, yeah?
Thanks, Rima. Thanks for everything.
You're very welcome. You get some rest.
I can't stop looking at her.
Me neither. She looks like me.
Well, why shouldn't she? She's your niece.
I know.
Oh, good, you're still here. Yes, do you have Mr. Berardi's phone number? I don't think I got through all the questions. I think the page is stuck to B-A-R-A-D-I. Yeah. Yes, I'll wait. Come on.
See, honey.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Fine.
I understand the questionnaires were more complicated than you'd expected.
Who told you that?
Karen said there were some timekeeping issues.
Yes, because the time allocated to each patient is inadequate given the new questionnaires.
But you agreed that 20 minutes was enough.
That was based on the old questionnaires. With the new questionnaires, the only way to get through it is not to ask all the questions.
Why don't I ask Daniel Raoul to do the next
You
round
have
of
deliberately underestimated this task.
I can see it's too much for you, so...
I am not the problem! You are the problem!
Hi. Everything okay?
We're fine, thanks. Sid, Heston's just had a very trying day with a horde of HGV drivers, and there are some procedures that need ironing out. Why don't we leave it for now? Sort out the issues next week. Sid, have you got a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Good night, Heston. Well, let's hope he calms down. It's not good for him to get stressed.
Sid!
really special little boy.
Where's your mum and dad? Won't they be worried?
Don't have a dad.
Your mum then?
She won't care.
Right. Night in the cells it is then.
I'm not sure I can go through with it.
Believe me, I'd get in there with you if I could.